Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer and welcome to a new playthrough video. Today I am continuing my 5 parsecs from home bug hunt game. I've already taken out one group of 4 enemies. So far things are looking good, but this game can go sideways on you very, very fast. Right now it is time for me to roll for the quick phase. So I will be rolling 6 dice for control of my men. I'm looking for some 1s and 2s. I got 3 2s, but that's not going to help me because only 2 of my men can react with a 2. That is a green and red. So blue is unfortunately out. All right, quick phase. They can activate. Well, he is too far from these markers to determine what they are, but he can just do Overwatch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him back just a little bit, and he's done. And then red is going to do the exact same thing. He's going to move over here, and he is done. Now there are no aliens out, so we go to the markers, the contact markers. There are 2 right here. I'll roll a green and a red, and we'll see. I'm going to do the one on the left. I beat it by 1. So it will move 2 inches in which direction? In that direction. So it moves 2 back. And then this one right here, I still beat it, and it will move 3 inches in what direction? This way, 3. So I'm going to drop it. I'm going to say it drops down. So there's that one. We come over here. Is that it? Those are the only markers. Right now, this is X. Oh, yeah. That's it, because I destroyed the one that was here. And in the last video, if you watched it, I got to an objective marker that let me remove one contact marker. So I removed one that was over here. So this is really, really good that I'm very low on the contact markers. So since I've done the contact markers, we now go to the slow phase. What I want to do is, obviously I want to try to grab this objective, even though it's not a vital. The vital one's over there. It's still worth some XP. So this signal, remember, if you're within 9, and technically I am, so I'll go ahead and roll that. This guy is within range of this signal. So on page 208, excuse me, I will roll to see what that is. You roll the D6. I rolled a 6, which is more supplies. Supplies are just all over. So now I've got +4 support for next mission. And let's see, then they will move. So these guys are moving in the slow phase. So they can move 6. The beacon, you have to, oh wait, the beacon can't be done, and nothing can do with it until I get this one. So I'm going to go for this objective marker. So they can move 6. Boom. And I've already lost one of my colonial militias, which is unfortunate. These guys are going to stay here to deal with that one. Actually, no, they're going to move up. They are, because there's one over here I need to be wary of. And they'll move up. So they're done. This one right here has to stay with his squad. Not really, but he's going to. He'll go down 3 and then over 3 and try to regain try to get back with them. Blue is going to move here, and that will be that. And then finally, these guys right here, I'm making them move towards that objective beacon. So I want this one to be the closest one to this marker. So I want to keep them from getting too close. The distance here is 8.5 inches. So 8.5 inches puts it right about here. So as long as I can keep them out here, I should be okay. So they're going to go the long way. 6 inches. 6 inches puts them right about here. They're going for it. All right, and that is it for the slow phase. They all moved. Yep. Now, I have to be within 3 inches of this marker to trigger it, so I'm not there yet. So we come over here to the spawn phase, and we lower this by 1. It is now down to 2. When it gets down to 0, it will spawn some aliens, or spawn a marker, it will spawn a contact marker. All right, that is it for the slow phase, and I just did that, so it is now back to the quick phase. Quick phase, I roll 6 dice and assign them. I'm looking for 1s and 2s. Come on. I got a 1, and that is it. All right, I'm going to give these 1s to this team and this fire team here. And these go away. All right, on their turn, I want to hold this beacon until that group gets over there. So I'm going to move straight to this marker, but not all the way. I have to be within 3. So I only need to move right here, because it could be bad. I don't know what it'll be, but it could be good, it could be bad. So I'm going to move up, and I'm going to trigger this tactical location. And if you want to know, it's on page... Let's see, where is it? It's on page 191. You roll a d6. So this purple one, I rolled a 4, which is neutralize. Remove any one contact marker. I'm going to remove... All right, I've only got 2. I got 1 here and 1 on the ground. The one on the ground makes me nervous. The one upstairs, I'm going to remove the one on the ground. My thinking is that if it moves in a random direction, it moves this way, it'll stop. But here it could force it further away from me. So that's my thinking. All right, and this goes away. Okay, that is the fast phase. So I'll turn these to 6s. They have done. And now we go to the single contact marker. Roll a d6, 2d6, a green and a red. My 5 beats its 3, so it will move 5 inches in a random direction. In which direction? Let's see. That way. So it would go maybe 4. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's not what I wanted. The bad news for me is I believe that is going to be within 6 inches of the closest one. Oh, yeah. So now I have to trigger and see what that is. So you roll on page 193 to see what it is. Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1. It's a 2. We got movement. Move the marker 1d6 directly away from the spotter. Then place a new contact marker on the nearest battlefield edge point to the spotter. All right, so if this guy is the closest and he spotted it, it will move 6 inches. So it'll go 3 and 3. And then I place a contact marker at the nearest battle edge to the spotter. And the nearest battle edge is right there. Whoop, that's the wrong marker. Is right there. So we have a new marker. And that one you just place. It doesn't get to move this turn. All right, slow phase. Slow phase. These guys need to get moving. That was the enemy phase. So they're going to move 6. Let's get some here, and then they're all just staying cohesive like that. Blue is going to move to this edge and watch this. And green and red are going to spread out a little bit. All right, that's all I can do. I want them high. I want to protect them, but I want them providing visual coverage up high. All right, that is the end of the slow phase. Now we come over here and we reduce the spawn by 1 point. On the next turn, this will spawn a contact marker. Quick phase. This game is sort of going quick, and that's really because I got really lucky and rolled those 2 remove a contact marker. Otherwise, this thing would be flooded with contact markers. 1s and 2s. 1s and 2s, please. Actually, I'm going to... Did I move them? I moved them. I never moved them. I think they're going to... I'll just move him closer. They're fine. 1s and 2s. I got 2 2s, which again don't really help me because I can only give them to red and green. So red and green are going to stay there, and I'll put them... They've activated. Now we go to the markers. Let's do this one. What happens with it? I beat it. It moves 3 inches in a random direction. Please move this way. It moves that way 3. I'll go 2, and it's going to drop 3. And then we have this one over here. This one, what happens? I beat it. It moves 6 in a random direction. straight out, 6 inches. So it goes right there, and I don't think I'm within range. I'm not within range to be able to tell what that is. I could move him down a little bit and get a look, but we'll see. Okay, that's the marker phase. It is now slow phase. Slow phase, blue. Oh, do I want to trigger this? I have to be within 6, which means all he's got to do is move right here, right there. All right, let's see what this is. I roll a d6 on page 193. Roll a 1, roll a 1, roll a 1. A 4 is contact. All right, so more spawn are going to show up. 1d3 plus 1, how many? 3 plus 1 is 4, so 4 more of these guys show up. Blah, that's not good. All right. Okay. So that was slow phase. He moved. He could shoot. I will have him shoot. Blue has a combat rifle with 1 shot. He also has a pistol, but I'm going to do the combat rifle. He's within 6 of the closest one. Oh, yeah. So he only needs a 3+, and he's +2 combat. He hits, and he gets an extra shot because I rolled a 6. Does it beat the toughness of 4? It does not, but it does knock it back an inch and stuns it. But he gets another shot. I'm going to shoot at the same one, and I miss. All right, so he missed. These guys are going for they're going for it. Are we within 9? We are. So this one is within 9 of the signal. Let's see what the signal is. Signal, you roll on page 208. A 5 is a trooper. The signal is an SOS signal from a captured trooper. Place a trooper figure with a base profile and a handgun. They will fight alongside you for the rest of the mission. Earn 1 rep point for rescuing them, even if they end up dying. So I get +1 rep, and I have an extra fighter here. I'm going to use yellow to indicate him. So he will get placed right here. Nice. All right, then they're going to move 6 inches. He goes, come on. This one will get to the stairs. The rest of them are sort of floating around him. And we're not within 3 of this marker over here, but we are almost to the objective. This is the slow phase. They've gone. Blue's gone. These guys over here get to go. All right, they are going to move to surround this, all within range. These guys are going to, we need to worry about those guys. So I'm going to send them their maximum 6. I'm going to have them group around purple here, so if he moves, he'll go here, and they are all going to be sort of around him. And that is it. That is all I can do. Bad news for me, I have a spawn point here. So this gets replaced with a marker. But that was the slow phase. Everybody's gone. So now we do the, we also roll for this again to see what the number is. Let me double check that. But I'm pretty sure that, contact markers. Okay, here we go. Where is the spawn? Here we go, spawn. All right, every spawn point has a countdown. All right, roll a d6 for every spawn that does not. So I decremented the increment counter. If the score is reduced, remove the countdown marker and place a contact marker on the spawn point. Then roll a d6 for every spawn point. So I got to do it again. All right, here we go. 2. Ugh. All right, only 2 rounds for this one. All right, it is now the quick phase. Let's hope I roll a lot of 1s and 2s. That would be just excellent. Lots of 1s and 2s here. Come on. I rolled a 1 and a 2. That's it. All right. Blue will get 1. Blue is only a reaction of 1. And green, I'll give green the 1. All right, so blue will take a shot and then run. These things can move 6 inches, so I don't want him to get. He's going to hit this one right here. He gets 1 shot. He needs a 3 or higher, but he's got +2. 2 plus 2 is 4. He does hit it. Does it kill it? 5 or 6? A 4 does not, but it does knock it back another inch and it stuns it. So that's one less creature that's going to get to really do much. And then he's going to move his 4, which will put him right back here. And he is done. Green will move over. He can see this. He'll shoot it, hopefully take it out. He is green is plus 2 combat. He's got a hand cannon, 8 inches. I don't think I can do this. So if he was here, 8 inches is right there. He could do that. He could get there. Yeah. All right. So now he'll shoot. He moved 4. This is the only thing he's going to get to do this turn. He needs a 3 or higher to hit. He's plus 2. A 1 apparently is what I've been told is. Some people say it's an automatic miss. I don't know anywhere in the book where it says that a 1 is a miss. If you know where it is, tell me. But that is a 1 plus 2 is 3, which does hit. No, it doesn't. He's within 8 inches. It was a 5 or higher that needed. So he missed. All right, never mind. He missed. And it is now the enemy phase. So these guys will move 6. He could, oh man, they're right in my face. They're like on the steps. This one will move here. This one can remove 1, and then it will move here, and it's still got 1 stun, so it can't do anything else. All right. Woo, I don't know what to do here. So they red, blue, and green are in trouble. All right, so it's slow phase time. What I can do is hope for some stuns. All right, so I come over here. Red needs to get in the fight. Red will move 4 and fire at the front one. Red has a shotgun, 2 shots. I will take that. He gets to roll 2 shots, and it's a +1 damage modifier too. So he needs to roll he's within 6, so it's a 3 or higher. He's +2. Both hit. The 6 on a shotgun means he gets an extra shot. So let's go ahead and roll that. A 1 misses. All right. So he got 2 hits. 2 hits, and the toughness is 4, and the damage is +1. So let's roll for the damage. All I need is a single 4, and that thing's toast. I got both 1s. So it doesn't kill him, but it does knock him back an inch. And it gives him 2 stun markers. So I will put 2 stun down there near him. This is kind of getting a little hard to balance. I'll put 2 right here near the closest one. All right, red went. Now, this team around here, let's go 4 inches right here, and he can see, yes, he's within 6. They all have a combat rifle, so each one of them is going to get a single shot. And let's see how we're going to do this. All right, so if you can see him right here, I'm not sure quite how to present this to you. Maybe right there. All right, we'll do the front one first to this one. He gets 1 shot. It is a 3+ because he's within 6 inches and it's open. And he missed. All right. The one in front of him will do the same shot, 3+, and a 6. He will get an extra shot. Does it hit? 5 or higher kills it. I'll re-roll that since it fell out. 4 does not, and it gets knocked down and a stun marker. But he also gets that free shot because he rolled a 6. 3 or higher hits, and it misses. All right. Shoot. All right, so he's done. This guy right here will shoot at the same one, 3+. He'll get a bonus shot and go to 6. Does it kill him, 5 or 6? It does not, but he gets another stun and he's knocked down. So for 2 there. And this shot will kill him if I hit a 3 or higher. And I rolled a 4, so this one dies. Nice. All right. And then one last guy. This one's got 2, so he's going to shoot. He's not within range. He is within range, but he's outside 6, so it's a 5 or higher. He needs a 5+, and he's got no combat. He missed. All right, so they missed. And that is, went, they're staying put. Those guys over there, hold on, let's come over here. These guys will move their full 6. They are next, the 2 are near the objective. These are up here. And I'm not within 3. Yeah, well, I guess I am. I could have, yeah. I mean, if I do it by the crow flies, it's right there at 3. Let's go ahead and see what this marker is. It is on page... Page 191, tactical. All right, roll a d6. 1, distract. When activated, all enemies within 18 inches are distracted and cannot act during the next enemy phase. Note that contact markers are unaffected. But if a contact marker is revealed within range, the newly placed enemies will be affected. I don't think 18 inch, I think 18 is too far. Yeah, they're too far, so they're not affected, and this goes away. But the good news is, on my next turn, I'll be able to activate this objective, or try to. So they're all gone. I didn't activate him. He can move 4, and he can try to activate. So the beacon, by the way, and is that the beacon? That's the secure. All right, so the beacon says, all hack, secure, and scout objectives have been complete. Move a trooper into contact with the beacon once all hack, secure, and scout objectives. This is secure, so I have to do that one, then I can trigger that one. So to trigger it, let's see, how do you do that? Move a trooper into contact. Okay, I did. All right, so I got the objective. I can keep that. And slow phase, they moved. Technically, I could come over here and do these guys because they haven't moved yet. And then the beacon says, move a trooper into contact. Okay. Actually, the secure one said you could do it within 6 inches and no enemies, which would have been just fine. So now I've got all 3 objectives, or both objectives, 3 successes, and it's time to get out of here. But I got these breathing down my neck. All right. I need to gather at a point, but before I do, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do this this marker right here. Let's do that one. That is, my 3 beats its 2, so it moves in a random direction this way. What did I say? 3? We'll move right there. All right, then end of the phase, this moves down to 1, so it will spawn a tracker marker, not a tracker, a contact marker. So I don't want to do it over here. I need to call for an evac. But I need to take care of these guys first. All right. I'm going to call this video right now. In the next episode, it will be the bug out evac conclusion. I'm almost out of time. So I'm going to wrap this one up. In the next video, it will be the fast phase. I'll roll for it, and hopefully my guys can get the evac called and get out of here without losing any more soldiers. All right, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game of Bug Hunt. I hope you're liking it. If this next video is short enough, I may just go ahead and release it alongside this one. Otherwise, if it takes close to 30 minutes, it'll be released as a standalone video a week from this one. So we'll see. All right, thanks everybody for joining me. I'll see you in a week. Everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.